In Gaza tonight, a fragile calm holds, but beneath the surface, power is shifting once again. Hamas has recalled 7,000 of its fighters, not to fight, but to reassert control over areas vacated by Israeli forces. Cut to footage: rubble, displaced families returning, humanitarian trucks crossing checkpoints. Local sources say Hamas has appointed 5 new governors, each with military backgrounds, signaling that the group is far from stepping aside in Gaza's post-war order. On the ground, the human toll is staggering. Rescue workers say more than 100 bodies have been recovered from the rubble in recent days, with thousands more feared buried beneath. Despite the ceasefire, the scars of 2 years of Israeli bombardment are everywhere. Key infrastructure is shattered, water and electricity remain scarce, and aid deliveries are struggling to meet overwhelming demand. Under the new agreement, relief convoys are now ramping up. Dozens of trucks have already entered Khan Younis, carrying food, medicine, and fuel. In Tel Aviv, Israeli families wait anxiously for news of loved ones still held in Gaza. Under the deal, Hamas has until Monday to release 48 Israeli hostages, while Israel must free 250 Palestinian prisoners in return. Israel's military confirms it has completed the first phase of its withdrawal from the Strip, and now, all eyes turn to Washington's next move. President Donald Trump is expected to arrive in the region within days. According to U.S. officials, a small American troop deployment will also assist in security coordination with Israel. Analysts say Hamas's decision to recall its security forces shows the group remains deeply embedded in Gaza's political and social fabric. Before the war, Hamas maintained its own interior ministry and police units, responsible for order and aid distribution. When Israeli bombardments began, those institutions collapsed. Looting and chaos followed. Now, their return suggests Hamas is re-establishing control and signaling it will not be excluded from Gaza's future. Some of these fighters are reportedly operating in civilian clothing, others in police uniforms, taking up posts in areas where Israeli troops have withdrawn. This move worries Israel and could complicate what comes next. As one analyst put it, recalling these forces is a sign Hamas is still there, weakened, but unbroken. Despite the devastation, Hamas insists the Palestinians alone should decide Gaza's future, not international forces, and not an imposed transitional authority. President Trump, meanwhile, has positioned himself as the chief guarantor of this ceasefire, pressuring both Prime Minister Netanyahu and regional mediators in Turkey, Egypt, and Qatar to seal the deal. His arrival is meant to finalize the agreement, but questions remain. Will he stay committed through the next phase of peace talks? And can he keep both sides from returning to war? For now, the guns are quiet, aid is flowing in, and families, shattered, displaced, and grieving, are beginning the painful journey home. But in Gaza, nothing is certain. As Hamas reemerges and Trump steps in, the world watches closely to see whether this ceasefire marks the end of a war or just another pause in an endless cycle. You're watching USN, United States News. Stay with us for continuing coverage from Gaza, Tel Aviv, and Washington. If you found this report informative, hit subscribe, like, and share to support independent reporting on global events.